Hi there, Neil Clark here from Falkirk Piping. Videos here are free, although we do ask that you consider supporting our chosen charities. Today's charity is Parkinson's UK, and you'll find our Just Giving link in the comments below, where you'll also see that we invite you to become a channel member and assist us to keep producing videos like these. Today we're in Stirling, specifically in Broad Street in Stirling. If you look up the hill, the ruins you can see there, that's not the castle. You just go up to your right and keep going, and the castle is behind that. This is the Mercat Cross in Stirling. Would have been very, very busy years ago and the centre of commerce. What we're going to cover today, it was also where the executions took place. And one of the most infamous, also one of the most recent, was two gentlemen called Baird and Hardie. Baird and Hardie were both weavers from Glasgow. 1820 was a period of radicalism. There was political unrest in that more and more people wanted the franchise. That is to say, they wanted to be able to vote. They didn't want the vote to be restricted to those who were lords and ladies. There was no one with the vote in the city of Glasgow at that time. Other grievances as well. The weaving industry was being converted from being a cottage industry into being industrial and mass produced. So the cottage industry was losing their jobs. A small amount of them, perhaps 25, marched from Glasgow, lightly armed with muskets, pistols, but mainly pitchforks, heading for Carron Ironworks, where they hoped to gain access to the works and obtain some cannon, because that's where they were made. What they were going to do after that, no one really knows. They were intercepted in Bonnybridge, and the Battle of Bonnymuir, as it's told, took place after that, which was pretty much a one-sided battle. They were faced with dragoons, professional soldiers. These guys were starving weavers from Glasgow. I think there were about 5 casualties in total. Baird, Hardie and 19 others were captured and brought here to the toll booth, which is just across here to my right hand side. On the 8th of September 2020, Baird and Hardie were brought out here and hung by the neck until they were dead. There was a crowd of about 2,000 watching this, a large amount of whom supported Baird and Hardie and also wanted the political change that they'd fought for. They were crying murder as Baird and Hardie were hung for 35 minutes by the neck until they were dead. After that, the hangman brought them down and severed their heads from their body. Their bodies were placed in coffins and taken into Stirling Castle to be buried there. Their families were not allowed to recover the bodies. 15 years after that, in 1835, Baird and Hardie received royal pardons. Now that's quite quick, and it's pretty much one of the fastest indicators that the authorities got it wrong. That's not to say that everyone got the vote at that time, but things did begin to improve pretty much after that. The tune we're going to play today, the actual tune is the pipe tune, the Bloody Fields of Flanders, and you might recognise it as that. Hamish Henderson, the Scottish songwriter and collector, put other words to it, and he called the song The Freedom Come All Ye, which is really focusing on the rights of man worldwide. So we're going to play it as though Hamish's words were being sung to the song. It's a little bit slower. Baird and Hardie got to make dying declarations here at the cross, but the sheriff cut it short. He said to the crowd, "Go home, read your Bibles and remember what has happened here today." Now what that was saying was, you remember your place, so don't get above your station. What Hamish's song says, let's all be brothers the world over.